Hello, folks, and welcome to a new game. This is called Green New Deal Simulator. We're going to take the politics out of all of this stuff. This is a tongue-in-cheek game. There's some political stuff. I'm not worried about that. It's actually a really interesting strategy game from a lot of perspectives. So we're going to start off a new game here. Basically, you have a deck of cards, and you have money on the left-hand side. Across the top is your timeline to kill all of the CO2 output. And if you don't do all of it by that point in time, everybody dies. Or the nation fails, or whatever happens here. And then on the right-hand side, we have the amount of CO2. That needs to get to 0 before the end of this, or all these little circles need to go green. Let's talk about a couple other things real fast. We have our cards here that we can drag on to different areas, and each of these regions represents different parts of the United States and different abilities you'll see in a sec. But also we have these little red bear things. Some of them are moose. I don't know what's going on. But basically, this is your unemployment rate. So as you make actions, it affects the employment rate of different areas. It's a really interesting game. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the first one is high capacity lines. So what that does, it allows us to join these areas together. So we can do that. We have electrification program, which is going to disrupt gas production regions. And you can hover over and see what it does to different areas here. So it's going to significantly decrease lots of this stuff. So I'm going to go in and do that either to there or there. I'm going to go with the Texas region. We have a solar farm. You can see there's little multipliers and stuff. So we have a 2 times more efficient in areas that have sunny regions, but it also disrupts neighbors. And our goal here is to be maximize all that stuff. So we're going to go through here. Like that one brings up the California area and the Texas area, and I don't know what area that is. The Texas one goes up. See, the employment drops, but over here it goes way up. The Florida area looks good, but kills the West Virginia area. So I think we're going to go with the Arizona, New Mexico region for that. We have wind farms again. We get to pick what's going on there, and it influences the neighbors, just like everything else. It's a really interesting strategy game. So we also have, you see, as we're doing all this, we're spending money, which is a problem for us. The main reason that's a problem is because we can't afford to actually put this one in place. So we have 2 options then. We can skip it. If we skip stuff, we get money. Or we can put it on hold, so we can put that into place later. And if we get something where it's not like this, maybe we can do something like that. But our biomass stuff, that looks good. We are totally out of money right now. And train lines reduce gas consumption and facilitate commuting, but they spread out the unemployment. So if I were to try to do it for California, see how unemployment's pretty high there? You'll see that the ones connected to it are going to go up and California goes down. So it spreads all that stuff out. I'm actually going to spend the money on public transportation because I'd like to get that in there because it does increase some of our other stuff. You see our timeline is going down, but not as quick as this one here. So you can see some of the tongue-in-cheek kind of pop-ups there. Let's see. Boost to green energy. All right, I'm gonna put it there, and we're out of cash. So I really want to build a lab. We just don't have money for it, so I'll put the hold there, and I'll explain the lab in a second. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip the lab for right now because I want to be able to have these things. If we can connect all of the power grids together, it's gonna be a lot better for us. Solar farm here. Whew. Whew. And you see how it highlights all those other ones? So as that goes up, it's gonna impact or help out the rest of these. All right, so that has the highest unemployment right now in the green spots. Electrification program, it's tax breaks and grants to electrify buildings, reduces natural gas consumption by 50%. We don't have enough money to do that right now, so I'm going to hold off on that. We're going to skip high-speed rail. I do want to put in public transportation. Put it up there. Clean biomass, heck yeah. Some of these don't have any impact on the neighbors. And then you're going to get some other stuff, like some random event cards here that pop in. This one, we have old nuclear plants being shut down, reducing the green energy in the region. All right, so you can see that, yep, we have that going there. So we can't afford that. Can we afford an electrification program? No. So we're going to skip this one for right now. I really want this green lab thing. So let's see. It brings down the unemployment rate, so I'm just looking for one of the green spots that has the highest unemployment. Right now it's either California. All of them are actually pretty equal here. So we're going to put it out here for right now, I think. And when you do that, it gives you options of different cards that are going to become part of the deck. So like an offshore wind farm, Fantastic. Solar farm factory lowers the price. That's good. And then this is increases the future yield. Right now, I think we're going to go with the offshore thing. So hopefully get that. We can also pump in hydropower. And you can see on the left-hand side, that one's pretty expensive, but we're going to use it anyway. Just to try to go through here. Let's see. This one's nice because it has long-term stuff, but we don't want to do that right now. We're going to go over here now and let's put it on that one. And so I'm trying to get our deck stacked here. So we can research nuclear fusion. Sure. All right, wind farms. Heck yeah, look at that one. That one's huge. Public transportation. We absolutely cannot afford that, but I'll hold it for now. Solar farm. Yeah, we're going to need to sell the public transportation one because Texas area right now has lots of unemployment and no green energy. Everybody else has at least some green energy. This one does not. So we need to get some green energy on there. Then I got offshore wind. Stick that all the way up there. Oh, I can't afford it yet, but that's okay. We'll get there. I'll spend money on, or I'll waste that card. We'll spend this up there. High-speed rail. All right, we'll put it there. All right, clean biomass. We can afford that as well. Electrification program. I really want to be able to afford that. So, oh no, but we need the high capacity lines. They're much more important, I think. So as we run through, I'm basically trying to connect all these things together so that we can get nationwide power, basically, to connect all these through. So I'm going to try to connect these guys here. We just need 2 more of those. We got a jobs crisis with some bad words, which has affected Florida. Okay. So we're going to do that. Oh, I just can't afford it. Yeah, okay, we'll put that on hold for right now. Solar farms. There we go. All right, the clean biomass can't afford, but we can afford offshore. There we go. Get another wind farm potentially here. There we go. Oh, green tech lab. All right, sell you. We're gonna play that to go. Let's see who has the highest unemployment. Over there, looks like it does. All right, what do we got? All right, we're gonna go with fuses carbon dioxide releasing in there. See, these two have conditions. This one does not. So I'm gonna put that one in place, I think. Nuclear fusion research is highly experimental, unproven. All right, we don't have enough money yet. High-speed rail, we gotta sell that for right now. Electrification program, heck yeah. You see this area, it has lots of stuff that's a problem for us right now, so we gotta get that taken care of. High-speed rail, we'll skip that. Our nuclear production research, it just costs money, but it doesn't actually do anything else right now. It's be a reality in 30 years, so that kind of sucks, but it's okay. We're gonna hold on to public transportation again. Uh-oh. Automation. So we have high unemployment, like really high unemployment. So I need to get that up there. Oh crap, I have to sell that. All right, now we can put that up there. It lowers the unemployment in that area, which is what we need. Nuclear power plants, yes please. High capacity lines, also yes please. Clean biomass plants, sure. Wind farms. Put that on hold for it now. We can't afford that one, but I want to get that going in place. The wind farm now we should be able to afford. You see how it impacts all of the ones connected to it. The electrification program. We're going to do that over here, or do I want to do it up there? Yeah, this one. All right, we have the pumps. So do that. I'm going to skip that. It's 30 years, like we're past that point, I think, right now. There we go. Get some new cards in there. We got our carbon offset stuff. Don't have enough money for that yet. Electrification, heck yeah. We have to sell that. Uh-oh, rising sea levels. So people are moving out of those areas. Okay. we have lots of negative stuff going on in some of these spots, so we need to make sure we account for that. I don't think we can afford the green tech lab, so I'll put that on hold or sell that. More power lines, heck yeah. Green tech lab. There we go. So we're roughly halfway through our timeline, and we've moved half that stuff off here. I'm going to do the smart grid, which boosts green energy in the region and neighboring ones by 15%. That's a no-brainer, right? But look at this. You see how we connect all these together now? All right, I'm going to hold on to that for right now. All right, adds a nuclear power plant card to the deck. All right, I can't afford that one quite yet. Pumped hydro. Heck yeah. High-speed rail. What's nice about high-speed rail is you can spread out. So like if we have a really high unemployment one in one of these, we can move it to a better spot and have it do stuff. I have to sell that one so we can get offshore. And I need to have the transmission line hook up there. Nuclear power plant. Yes! So it's removed. Oh, I don't have enough money for it yet. Uh-oh. Financial market went boom. All right, high capacity lines. We'll hook that up there. Sell that. All right, so, oh, we can do offshore. It's gonna boost all of those guys up. This one, we don't have enough money yet. Don't have enough money for that one either. That's the thing is, this is like, when I say it's a strategy game, you really got to pay attention to how you're thinking stuff's going on and doing all the things, because it does really matter on how we kind of approach different stuff here. All right. Oh, I really want that one. So we're going to sell the electrification program. Put that into California, I guess. Hold off on the wind farm. Sell the high-speed rail. Adds a nuclear power plant card to the deck. Yes, please. Green Tech Lab, we can afford that for sure. Who has highest unemployment? I think it's actually California. What do we got? Let's get electric vehicles going on. We got climate refugees coming in. It's never ending, man. All right, I can't do the wind farm yet. We just don't have the ability to do it. Skip that one. Bring carbon down there. Throw a solar panel area. Do it over here. Again, tongue-in-cheek stuff. High capacity lines. Continue to try to use those things up as much as possible. Alright, we'll throw that there. The smart grid. Oh, I can't afford it. Alright, I have to sell this wind farm. I've held on to it for far too long. Smart grid. Alright, I'm gonna sell that one. Escape from the desert. Alright, that sucks. Pumped hydropower. You see how that's affecting stuff all the way out there because they all are linked together. It's really fun and interesting to watch. I could completely fill the circle of that one green. Let's see who has the highest unemployment stuff right now. That's really the part of where I need to go. I'll hold on to that wind farm. Another green tech lab. Oh, I have to sell the wind farm because we need to get more options available to us. All right, so that one has pretty high unemployment. We'll do the solar farm. Wind. Yeah, baby, look at that. California is all green. Got another nuclear power plant. I can hold off on that. All right, I have to sell that one. And then I can put in a nuclear power plant. No, I can't. It still costs too much. All right, I'm going to sell that for now. Sell that one too. Sell that one. All right, that should give us a bunch of cash to work with here. sell that. Uh-oh, what do we got? Good job. Our emission efforts are paying off. Yeah, like look at where we're at with CO2 on emissions versus our timeline. We're doing good. Corporate tax emissions increases revenues from skipping cars. All right, I'll do it. As long as the money goes for more F-35s, that's hilarious. Do that. Offshore wind. I'm gonna sell that one. We got wildfires. Solar farm. Wind farm. Alright, we'll hold off on that. High capacity lines. Yeah. Come on. I don't have enough money. Okay, we have to sell that one. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, we'll hold off on the electrification. No, I need more nuclear power plants. Got a hurricane happening in the Carolina areas. Green Tech Lab. Who has the most unemployment? Looks like California is actually the winner there. Alright, we'll do the wind turbine stuff. Smart grid. Oh, man, I didn't want to skip that, but I had to. Alright, so just throw that there for right now. Public transportation. There we go. That's way better. I'm gonna hold off on that one. Sell that one. Alright, I'm gonna sell the biomass plant and we'll go in there. Let's actually go there. We're getting very close to the end. You can see we're in the red now, and we have not reduced stuff enough at all yet. So we really need to... Enough? Okay, I don't have enough money for that. All right, but we do have another one, so it doesn't really matter. Our jobs crisis. Upgraded solar farm. All right, 2 times more effective in sunny regions. All right. Put that into place. We'll hold on to that. We got a hurricane. No good. Wind farms that we can't afford. All right, so we'll do that. That guy in there. EV infrastructure. Charging stations for electric vehicles converts gasoline consumption into electricity. Interesting. Okay. And a wind turbine factory increases the yield of future farms. Okay. Can I afford that? Oh, I can. Yay me. All right, we'll hold on to that. Escape from the desert. Biomass one will sell. Nuclear power plant. There we go. Making sure to try to add those to ones that we have covered already. All right, I gotta skip that. The Green Tech Lab. We go to California because they have the highest unemployment right now. Looks like we're almost done with that stuff. Uh-oh, we reached the end of our timeline. Time's up. You can see that we did not save the emissions. And, yeah, we lost. But that's okay. Again, a fun strategy game. There's lots of different ways to play. There's lots of ways to go over it. I really, really dig the strategy and thought behind it. And this is a totally free game, if I didn't mention that too. So take a moment if you have a chance, go play it and see what you can do. See if you can win, because I have not been able to yet. I've gotten close, but I have not been able to win yet. But I'm having a lot of fun just kind of going through and trying different strategies and seeing what works. Folks, thanks for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.